Today I present to you every single way to blow up a Demi Trainer. During the beta and the reveal season, I was really big on this card, and if you watch my earlier videos you would see me praising this. The reason is, as a 1-1 chump blocker, you could block any attack that the opponent send at you and save one of your shields for very cheap. And a lot of my experience with chump blockers being good came from One Piece. During certain metas, chump blockers rule supreme, like they would win you games. And in this game, because one attack can blow up a shield, I had high praises for Demi Trainer. But by the time the full set rolled around, my mind changed and Demi Trainer sadly sucks. So let's start off with green. This first one's a little cheeky, Duo's Leo. What Duo's Leo can do is a 2-2 that he can attack active characters. So if the Demi Trainer is active, Duo can still swing with it, which means it can't block. So while it still technically did block the attack from the Duo's Leo, Duo's Leo allows you to swing with something else, and that way it still eliminated the Demi Trainer while it was active. Next card, Shenlong Gundam, a 5-4-4-4. He has Breach 4, and so even if the Demi Trainer blocked, Shenlong Gundam would still blow up a shield or a base because he has Breach 4. But he does not give the Demi Trainer time to block, because on attack, he gets to choose one blocker that is level 3 or lower and destroy it. And because the on attack effect goes off before the blocks phase, the Demi Trainer would be destroyed instantly once Shenlong Gundam attacks. Adzam. If 5 or more enemy units are in play, deal 1 damage to all enemy units. Adzam is kind of expensive to blow up a Demi Trainer, and the opponent has to have 5 cards on field, but the point is it can blow up the Demi Trainer, and that is why it's here. Wing Gundam. Wing Gundam can swing in to all level 4 or lower units, even when they're active. So an active Demi Trainer would still get destroyed, and because it has Breach 5, it will blow up a base or a shield. So that's why Wing Gundam made the cut. He can blow up a Demi Trainer quite easy. Strategic arms, very expensive, but that's not the point. The point here is that it can blow up a Demi Trainer. It's a command card for 6 costs. Deal 2 damage to all units with blocker. So Demi Trainer is gone. Not many other blockers, but Demi Trainer for sure will get blown up by playing this. Big Zam. Big Zam has Breach 4, so just like any character with Breach, if you attack and the Demi Trainer blocks, it still will deal damage to the base or shield. So Big Zam is getting for that. But Big Zam has another effect. On deploy, if you have 10 or more Xeon cards in your trash, this deals 4 damage to everything on the field marked blocker. So Demi Trainer will get blown up just by the on deploy effect, and even if that failed, you still got Breach 4, so when the Demi Trainer block, you still get to damage the base or shield. So Big Zam can destroy a Demi Trainer. And lastly for green, Wing Gundam 0. On deploy, deal 3 damage to every unit, every level 5 or lower unit. So with Wing Gundam 0, Demi Trainer is destroyed, and even if it didn't get destroyed, this has how you maneuver, it can't be blocked. Let's move on to another color. White. White doesn't exactly destroy it, but it sends it back to hand, and since Demi Trainer does not have a link, it counts as blowing up for me. A little cheeky, but this counts as destroying the Demi Trainer. Hawk of Endymion. Choose one enemy unit with 3 or less HP, return it to the owner's hand. Demi Trainer got 3 or less HP, it goes back to hand. It's basically off the field, 1 cost. Kagali's Sky Grasper. Choose one enemy unit as level 2 or lower, return it to the hand. Same principle as Hawk of Endymion. You send it back to hand, the Demi Trainer is no threat anymore to you. Covert Operative. Choose one enemy unit with 2 or less HP, return it to hand. If it's a link unit, if you have a link unit in play, choose one enemy unit with 4 or less HP instead. Basically, even at the base level, this will return Demi Trainer to hand. Demi Trainer off the field, you did your job. Why is unforeseen incident in here? This does not do anything. This does not do anything to Demi Trainer. That is a mistake on my part. Dari Blade. Choose one enemy unit with 1 HP, return it to the owner's hand. moves the Demi Trainer out your way fairly cheap. Sword Strike Gundam. He has to be linked, so it's kind of expensive, but we don't care about the cost right now, is if it can move a Demi Trainer or not. So Sword Strike Gundam, during link on attack, choose one enemy with 2 or less HP, return it to the owner's hand. Demi Trainer once again, gone. A base card, Kusanagi. Add one of your shields to your hand. Then choose one enemy unit with 3 or less HP, return it to the owner's hand. Demi Trainer gone just by playing a base. Perfect Strike Gundam. On deploy, choose one enemy unit with 1 HP, return it to the owner's hand. Again, Demi Trainer gone from the field, basically destroyed. And then AL Strike Gundam. During pair, or when you pair with a level 4 or higher unit, choose one enemy unit with 4 or less HP, return it to the owner's hand. Once again, Demi Trainer off the field, not in your face, can't do anything. AL Strike Gundam, move Demi Trainer. I don't even know how many cards that is so far, but as you can see, a lot of cards can just get rid of Demi Trainer. And then red, which wasn't in the beta, this just does destroy everything. Active, rested, don't matter. Close combat, deal 2 damage to an enemy unit. Main or action, Demi Trainer gone. Zeon Remnant Forces, deal 1 damage to an enemy unit. Demi Trainer gone. I think, did I say 2 or 1? This does deal 2 damage. Close combat. Zeon Remnant Forces, 1 damage. Stealth Stratagem, choose one enemy unit with 2 or less AP, deal 2 damage to it. Demi Trainer gone. Battle of Aces. This doesn't work on Demi Trainer that I think about it, so this is also a mistake. But if you want to know what it does, it deals 3 damage to a unit that already has damage on it. But if it comes from the burst, it can blow up a Demi Trainer. So if it comes from burst, choose one enemy unit, deal 2 damage to it. So I guess in a way it does destroy a Demi Trainer. With luck. Gyaraduga, if I call that correct. This is a little cheeky, but it can destroy a Demi Trainer. This effect is when it gets destroyed, choose one enemy unit and with 5 or less AP, deal 1 damage to it. So if this got blew up with a Demi Trainer on the field, you could destroy a Demi Trainer. Or you could take this, swing into something, let it die, and get the Demi Trainer for free because you gotta deal 1 damage to a unit. So in that way it works. Relula. I think that's how you say that. Anyways, there's another base that could destroy a Demi Trainer. Add 1 shield to your hand, then choose one enemy unit with 5 or less AP, deal 1 damage to it. Demi Trainer gone. Girazulu. On deploy, choose one enemy unit, deal 2 damage to it. Demi Trainer gone. Gyaradoga, heavy armored type, or heavy arm type, my bad. Action, activate main, once per turn. Choose one enemy unit with 2 or less AP, deal 1 damage to it. Demi Trainer gone just by resting this. Not resting this, paying 1 extra resource. Aegis Gundam MA mode. This has Breach 3. With Afturn, it can attack an active character, but without Afturn, if the Demi Trainer block, you can still destroy the Demi Trainer and deal 3 damage to the shield or a base if a base is in place. But with Afturn, it can attack an active Demi Trainer, so that's why it's here. Little cheeky, but Demi Trainer can't block this or it will still do damage to the base or shield, so it gets in. Merida Cruz, she needs to be linked, but what is good about her is once she's linked, every time that unit attacks, she deals 1 damage to 1 enemy unit on board. So every time she swings with one of her linked units, 1 damage goes to Demi Trainer is gone. So Merida also gets rid of Demi Trainer. Kshatriya. This is Merida Cruz's actual main link right now. And during pair, it doesn't even have to be with Merida. Once you pair it with a Zeon or Neo Zeon card, Neo Zeon pilot, it will deal 1 damage up to 2 enemy units on board. So you could deal 1 to Demi Trainer, and if the boy got 2 Demi Trainers, you could deal 1 damage to each Demi Trainer, and 2 Demi Trainers gone. And if they had 3 Demi Trainers, you link with Merida, you swing, that's 3 Demi Trainers gone for 2 cards. That is like overkill, but I just explaining how the cards does work. So Kshatriya and Merida also blows up Demi Trainer. Extreme Hatred. This is probably my favorite design card. I can't wait to own this one. But this is my favorite design, but past that, the effect is on main. choose 2 of your active units, rest them. If you do, choose 1 enemy unit, deal 3 damage to it. Now this is quite expensive, but it does get rid of a Demi Trainer, so it makes the cut. Extreme Hatred. I really can't wait to own this card. Like, this is my favorite artwork from the whole set, even including all arts. But let's move on. Shamblo, also quite expensive, but the effect is every time it attacks, if there are 2 or more other rested friendly units in play, choose 1 enemy unit, deal 3 damage to it. Again, Demi Trainer gone. And there are a few cards I forgot, so let me just bring them up on the screen. First one is Senaju. This during period can't be blocked, but whenever this deals damage to a base or anything in the shield area, well, when it destroys a shield or a base within the shield area, you can deal 2 damage to an enemy unit on board. Because during period can't be blocked, you can blow up a shield or a base, deal 2 damage to Demi Trainer is destroyed. The Witch and the Bride. Main or action, choose 1 enemy unit with 5 or less HP, return it to the owner's hand. Demi Trainer off the field, not a threat. Magwav, I know you call this man name. I can't remember seeing him in any of the ones I watch. But what happens is, there's a cheeky one, but once he is paired with a Xeon unit, it has Breach 1. So when the Demi Trainer blocks, if he is paired to a Xeon unit and you block it, Demi Trainer will get destroyed and you will still deal 1 damage to the shield area. So that's why he made it in as a card. He can also help destroy a Demi Trainer and like still deal damage. And then Lego. I don't know if this is the last one, but Legowi, I know you say this one either. If it got 5 AP, it deals 2 damage to an enemy unit on the board. It needs to get to 5, which is Zaf's specialty, like boosting up with support. So once this attacks, it will deal the 2 damage to the Demi Trainer before the block step, and that way the Demi Trainer destroyed. So if you get up to 5, Demi Trainer get blowed up. And Gaian, I don't know how I missed this one, but when this is paired with a Xeon pilot, you can choose 1 blocker that is level 2 or lower and destroy it. So just by pairing a Xeon pilot onto this, or the same Magwave, you can blow up a Demi Trainer. And that is all of the ways to blow up my favorite Demi Trainer. And there are so many other ways to get past Demi Trainer in this game, which is why I don't hold it as a valuable card anymore. It's just a really bad card now, but like blue has a lot of rest effects. Rest doesn't blow it up, but it ignores the blocker. It allows you to get by the blocker. So blue has a lot of ways to just rest the Demi Trainer and then swing past it. So blue is another way to get past it, but it doesn't blow it up. And blue has some effects that deal damage to rested units. So if for any reason your Demi Trainer is rested, there are a lot of blue cards that can deal damage to it and blow it right up. But that's it for this video. I hope it ain't too long. And that's all the ways to blow up a Demi Trainer. And in a short, sweet summary, Demi Trainer is not a good card, sadly. I'll catch y'all next time. Goodbye.